settings. Well, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well. So I got a notification at 10:45. So 10:45, if you added all the numbers, it's 10. Still 10. And we've been picking up on the number 10, which is really interesting because we are in a universal 9 year, and this is going to be my final video for the year. So this is why I'm posting. I said I was going to post my last video for 2025. And here we are, 101. As I said that, this is my last video of 2025. And then, as I said, I got other things planned before 2025 is over. As I promised, I'm going to keep my promise. So tomorrow I got to buckle down and yeah. So I got to remember everything that I forgot in like 2 years. So let's see how well I do. Because, So tomorrow I have a half day. So after I get out of work, I'm going to work on some things that for you guys. And hopefully you guys will be happy. So, hello, Keithers. Good evening, sir. Oh, just to let you know, we hit 1,000 subscribers, my friends. So, applause to all of you. Because you guys all did that. We all did it together. And I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, your energy, and also your comments, your likes, your shares, your comments. So to all of you grateful souls out there and all the souls that I have helped, and also you guys have helped me too. So I am very pleased with our 1,000 subscribers finally. You know, it took a while to get to 1,000. I'm excited because that's a big accomplishment, because that was my goal. Was like, God, at least get me to 1,000. You know what I mean? I don't care how long it takes. And look, we are going in an 8 year, and for myself, because I started my YouTube 8 years ago. That's when I started my awakening. So, welcome whoever's coming in. This is my last video of 2025. We're going into 2026. So, yeah. So it's a 9 universal year, and we're going into a 10, actually a 1, because remember, it's a 10, it's a 1 year. So new beginnings, but also a 9. So we are in the universal 9, as I was explaining. So universal 9s are going within, finding your path, finding your passions. What do you like to do? Where you want to go? Pretty much 9 is self-analyzation, self-reflection, self-understanding, and also balancing. So balancing out the feminine and masculine energy in oneself, the negative and positive aspects within oneself, because we all have it. So it's just balancing that within ourselves, taking that responsibility, doing the work within ourselves, our triggers, our unhealthy habits, and because we all have them, because we come from a lineage of karma. So it's your responsibility this lifetime, if that is your contract coming into earth, that's your contract. So that was my contract, and it's been a complicated contract, but hey, somebody had to do, I guess. But so I get a notification at 10:45, and it was actually Lee Carroll. And hear this. And I have his deck. So if you guys would like to know who Lee Carroll is, he is an amazing channeler. He has his own channel, and actually I got a notification. I was in contemplation because I just got home from work and I'm tired. So I didn't want to channel messages tonight, even though I said I was. But But obviously, when I got that notification, I was like, okay. Because I didn't know what deck to use tonight. I was tired as well. As I said, it's 5/5. So I was like, okay. Obviously, there's a message somewhere for someone. I don't know. Oh, really? Yo, did you add up the numbers? The 235 adds to a 10. That's crazy. Because we're talking about tens. We're talking about completions. Like ending old shit and going into new things. A new vibration, new energy. Amen. Alright, so we're going to take out the carol. Because I had the green light to go to give this message tonight to all of you. We are actually going to do the bowl because this is my final video for this year. So I think that is a respectful thing to do, as to be a healer is to help you, right? That's the point of my channel. That's why we've hit 1,000 subscribers, which I'm glad and pleased. And I was thanking God about, hey, because we all work hard. And a lot of us don't want to be here. Just to let you know, we don't. We got better shit to do. We don't need to be criticized. We already get criticized. Oh, fuck. It's like, as I, just, I'm doing my calling. Are you doing yours? Are you being useless or useful? I don't know. Ask yourself the question. I don't know. Are you being useless or useful? So, I'm going to be useful. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be useful. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to do the bowl. As I said. And we're going to read the lead carols. And then, I don't know, whatever God wants me to do. He's the boss, and I just follow. Hey, he's got me this far. And I don't want to be on too late because I gotta work and I have a whole bunch of traveling to do tomorrow. So I have a very busy, long day. That part. And I have to drive all night. Well, all morning, all afternoon, and so I don't know what time I'll be home tomorrow. But let's get going, my friends. Sorry, guys, my hip is out. Whew, that was a struggle. Somebody could be struggling with their emotions, their thoughts, and decisions. So let's see. Let's see what we got, my friends. Alright. So as usual, we're going to say our prayers. We're going to do all that great things. And we're going to tap the bowl 3 times. So, and then you're going to breathe in. You're going to hold. And then you're going to just let go. And take your time. There's no rush. I'm not rushing you. This is your time. This is our time. So let's enjoy our time. That's what we're going to go do. Alright. So, let's go, my friends. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Camille, Celestial, Celestine, Faith, Daniel, and Metatron to please protect my energy and my space, and to also let me be a clear conduit for this message that I will be delivering today to the collective. Also, please, God, help those that are lost in spirit, that are struggling, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Give them the tools that they need. Give them the knowledge, the strength, the courage to keep on moving forward. Because life is not easy. And a lot of us have our own difficulties and choices in life. May you guide them, protect them, and give them the strength to move forward. Amen. Wow, I wanted to cry. That was so weird. Like, I feel, like I said, emotions. Right? Like, but there's a way to release emotion and not in a toxic way, in a, like, go for a run. You know what I'm saying? Or read a good book. Or go by the water. Because a lot of you guys are very sensitive. Because there's no schools that tell you who you are, what you are, and what your purpose here on earth is. So that's why God sends messengers. Remember, Jesus was a messenger. And remember, Jesus said, you would do greater things than I. And don't let the ego get to your brain. It's still having compassion, understanding, empathy, sympathy. It's not that hard. But I guess a lot of people think it's fucking hard. But let's continue, my friends. That part. Alright, so we are going to do the bow, my friends. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright. Have you noticed when you exhale, like, you feel lighter? Like you're just letting it, like, dissipate, like just letting it melt. And we're gonna do one more. All right, let's go, my friends. That was nice. Come back. Take your time. So, it was pretty odd. I seen a vision of someone being, like, materialistic. Like, And doing this work, it's not about the money. And a lot of people don't understand. That's why a lot of them end up, and I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but I'm saying it's the principles. There you go, confirmation. It's the principle of being humble. Yeah, you can have a lot of money. But are you humble about it? Some people need to show off because of ego. Eventually, that ego is going to smack you in the face. Did Jesus have an ego? No, not at all. Actually, he sacrificed himself to help all of us, right? That's the story, right? So, why are we destroying ourselves? Because remember, divided you fall, united you stand. Those are the principles. I thought. I don't know. Or am I crazy? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people call us crazy. A lot of people call us a lot of names. I really don't care. But one thing I know is I'm here to do a job because I'm asked to. And trust me, I fight with God all the time because I really don't want to be on YouTube, to be honest. But hey, it's my calling and I'm doing what I'm told. So we're going to go into the Chirons because that was a confirmation. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So I just seen green. So green has to do with the heart chakra. So that's like giving and receiving love, balance, like equally. All right, God source. What's the message? That was fast. All right. We got, my friends. Help from spirit. Look at that. Help from spirit. Here as family. Look at that. 3-3. Wait for synchronicities. So help from spirit, here as family, and wait for synchronicities. And then we have rewrite the past. Yes. Remember when I was talking about karma? A lot of us came on this path to clear generational karma, family karma, right? It's breaking cycles, habits, thoughts, patterns. It's breaking the pattern, the negative frequencies, and going into higher frequencies, but also acknowledging the negative frequencies too, because you can't, they need to coincide with each other. You can't avoid, it's just thinking and not doing that part. Like what we were talking about last night about the the little 2-year-old trying to put their finger in their socket and like yeah, that part. So yeah, you can rewrite your past. Yes, you can. But you have to learn how to do the work. It's not that hard. It is hard because there's no schools that tell you how to break patterns, how to do things. Like, only if you ask God, and God will show you, and the right people will show up at the right time. That's why it's called divine timing. Alright, let's see what else we have for you this evening. Actually, let's say... I don't know. I'm feeling. Okay. Let's get the rose. Oh no. Let's see what we got. So I believe this is a Lightworker message. That's what it feels like. All right. Help from Spirit. That was a lot of cards. You seen that? And it's strange because how it landed, there's 3 here, and there's 2 here, and that adds to 5. Interesting. So we have 3, and then 2. Interesting. All right, so we're going to read these 3 where it says help from Spirit, and let's see what we have. These are the 3 cards, 3 people and 3 likes. Let's see. We're all going to look at them together. It says the crowning. Intentions, threshold, birth, rebirth, a sit at the table. That part, look at that. So yeah, help from Spirit. So a lot of you guys are elevating to a higher vibration, a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of understanding, because you've been doing the work. So a lot of you guys are getting like, hey, it's like rebirth. That's what the card says. Exactly, rebirth. A lot of you guys are going through rebirth at the moment. It's like the ego death. Transformation. Come to me. Follow the path. Attracting like a rose. Receive abundance and desire. And then it says the anointed. I said this is a light worker read, so this is pretty interesting. The anointed. It says it right there. Right there. Answer the call. Leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. That part. Okay, so we're going to read these 2 because they're here. It's saying, hi, read me. As I said, that is 2424. So 6, so 6 is 12, and you break 1 and 2, it's a 3 patterns. Okay, so the rose thread, inner call, self-led, the mystic, living courageously. That part. The card said it. Yeah. Brothers of the Rose, scarred masculine, honor, protection, and support. That's pretty interesting because I said I said the feminine energy and the masculine energy. So the masculines are rising because it says brother of the rose, scarred masculine, honor, protection, and support. And remember, we all have masculine energy within ourselves. It's mastering. It's honoring ourselves, protecting ourselves, supporting ourselves, being that scarred masculine, but also the feminine too, within ourselves. Balance. And remember, as we were saying, birthing anew. Look at this. Pretty interesting. She's pregnant. And she's rebirthing. Birthing anew. You. Understanding your masculine, feminine, your light, your dark. We all have them. Oh, wrong side. Wrong side, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see. So it says here as family. It fell right there. And it says the breathing rose. Heart healing, emotions, connections, and time eases. You know, that's pretty interesting because I was thinking to myself about the, like past things that has happened throughout the years, right? Because we're going into the full moon. I don't even know because I haven't been paying attention, but I know we're going into the full moon because I've been feeling the energies for a few days now, and I'm like, and it feels calm, and it feels like I said, like it's endings and new beginnings are going to start, are going to flourish, are going to bloom. And I've been feeling that with internally, which is pretty interesting. Yes, and that is absolutely true. Heart healing, emotions, connections, and time eases. Yeah, healing past emotions. Connections that you've had with people. As you will find your people. God will give you your people when it's time. It's been a long journey, guys. It's been a long journey. I'll tell you that much. I feel like 2026 is going to be a good year. And I can't wait, actually. I can't wait. It says, sub-rose, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. Yeah. Remember, we're students and teachers. We learn every day. From people, places, and things, situations, choices. But you're teaching too because you learn from those lessons. All right. Do 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 do. Wow. Remember I was talking about lineage and something told me to pick up the deck, so I was like, okay. So it says lineage of rose, moved by the goddess, here for this, so call gather. The sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Interesting. I'm really interested. Hold on. My leg is going numb. That hurt. I've been having problems all day and it's driving me nuts. Let's continue. Because there's no point of fucking complaining. Alright. We're gonna actually take out the chakras for a minute. Yeah, you guys don't even know half the shit we go through. Alright, God, Source, Universe, what's the message? Wow. We got determination. A 16 adds a 7. It says it. Determination. So yeah, that part. We're going to read from the book. This has to do with the solar plexus, if I'm not mistaken, because the light is messing with me. It could be the solar plexus or not the star chakra, because this one is different. We're just gonna look, but that has to do with confidence, self-esteem. But let's see. Yeah, solar plexus. I said it, look. I hate when I second guess myself. So it says personal power, inner strength, self-mastery, determination, empowerment, confidence, self-discipline, free will, self-esteem, courage, confidence, freedom, emotional balance, appreciate self-discipline. Okay. It's 16 determination, solar plexus chakra. You have called this card into your awareness today as a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. Everything at some point requires that extra energy to push it to the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the keys to amplifying your desired outcome at this time. You may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts and the negative thoughts may be overshadowing your dreams. It is natural to have doubts. However, pulling this card is a sign that it's time to get focused and determined. Nothing in the world can make the dream for you. Allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to the next stage in your manifestation. It's time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? What are your desires? You're the only one to make this happen, and it's important to keep your eye on the goal. Don't let it go. Do what you need to be done to make it happen. When you feel like the odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have the determination to succeed. The powerful energy lives inside you and is already and waiting for you to surrender its calling. Pour forth your power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. It's truly amazing what you can achieve when you put your mind to something and apply determination. This is a great trait of companion athlete. It's time for you to be a champion, and go for what you desire. Affirmations. I am unstoppable. Being of love and determination. Oh, I like that. That was a nice message. I really like that. So it's like working on your willpower. Your fears. All right, let's go with an angel message, and then I am out of here, my friends. Actually, I have one more. So after the angel, we're going to do the dream. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm going too fast. I think just bear with me. So we're going to do this one first. I don't know. I'm just getting called to do this one. I don't know why. But this deck I haven't used in a while, and it's really interesting. Because it really makes you think. You know what I mean? It really does. Did you guys see that? This one fell. What is it? I don't even know. Look. Prosperity, 35. Give and expect the universe to give back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already. Have gratitude for everything you have in life. We just had this conversation yesterday, which is really interesting. Look at this. You see this? The yang. Do you see? We were talking about the feminine and masculine energy. Look at this. And do you see the dragon? And that's crazy because we're going into the year of the horse, which the year of the horse is starts in April. Because remember, technically, April is the new year. As I said, that is 3888. So April technically is the new year. So a lot of us don't even know what year we really are in. I'm just saying. Because they changed it to Gregorian calendars back in 1700s. And that was the time of, Julian. When Julian was ruling. Yeah. So, that part. Look at history. So technically we're supposed to have 13 months. But that's no here nor there. But we're going to put that here. No, Gregorian was Julian. I mean, not George. Because we had the Julian calendar, I think. That's something like that. Let me stop talking. Because I'm tired. I can't think right now. Just want to get done. Alright. God's first. What's the message? That's King's Math Eve. Yeah, that part. Look at it. Exactly. So 15, naked. Do you feel exposed or outdated in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Yeah. And it's not even focusing on that. Exactly. So we're going to read, and that's crazy because 15 adds to 6, and we have 16 adds to 7. 6, 7. What the I've been hearing that all day today, and it's on my board. How annoying is that? That's annoying. That's all I kept on hearing my kids say all day. 6, 7, 6. I'm like, dude, can you stop saying it? That's annoying. I was like, do you have any other vocabulary to use besides 6, 7, 6, 7? Like, really? I'm telling you. And the crazy thing is, not even my kids, it's the other kids. I am doing a video, my last video of the year, and then I'm going to take a shower and go to bed.
I'm literally gonna go take a shower now.
So, go ahead. I'm gonna be a while. I'm almost done. 6, 7. You know what? That's a good idea. So the kids, I'm gonna tell them when I go pick them up next week. I'm gonna be like, you guys say 6, 7. You're gonna be, you're gonna be. I'm gonna be charging you 67. $6.07. They're probably gonna laugh at me. You're gonna look at me like I got 4 heads. Like, what? Dreaming that you. Okay, so it says 15, naked. Nakedness symbolizes feeling vulnerable and exposed. Dreaming that you are naked is full view of others and one of the most common dreams. It reflects the dreamer's feelings exposed and emotionally vulnerable. It is as if people can see through you and are able to lift your social facade. Being embarrassed about being naked suggests you feel some sort of shame and guilt. Perhaps you're trying to console aspects of your true self or more authentic you. Without clothes to conceal these insecurities about your natural personality traits, you feel that you are exposed for everyone to see. Depending on whether the dream is set at work or in a social situation, being struck naked in front of others could represent your fears of being ridiculed or closely slandered, brought to public attention, and exposed as a fraud. Oh, it reminds me of like those people that were boxing, you know, like last weekend. Yeah, that was a shit show. Both of them. Both. But that's no here nor there. So, if you are in a new relationship, you may not be prepared to reveal your true feelings just yet. If you have no issues with being naked, it means that you are comfortable in your own skin and you are free spirit. If nobody else sees to notice your nakedness, it could indicate that you may be overreacting and the dream reassures you that all is well. Being particularly nude indicates some form of humiliation and exposure. What was I talking about those two boxers last weekend? Only this time it's much more obvious. Exposed breasts, bottoms, genitals are equally frustrating to the dreamer. If you're not more so, as there is simply not enough clothing to cover up for modesty's sake. If you are inappropriately dressed, ask yourself what aspects of the clothing is unacceptable and how that links in with your self image. Exactly. Are you in are you in a conformist in real life but would like to be more of a deviant? Not I. But some people really have some cojones. But trying to use a toilet that is out in an open area where others can see you is another vision of feeling exposed and ashamed. The dreamer is on display and not as his or her modest best. It suggests that you have to it suggests you have no time to take care of your personal needs because you are always on display. Always doing the right thing by everyone else and taking care of others. Taking time out for yourself takes you to a guilt trip. And so you are exposed for this wish. In the embarrassing dream sequence, if this is a recurring dream, you need to address how you will nurture yourself more and what you need to release. That's perfect. Because that's what we've been talking about all year. All year. All year. Not all, well, for the last 8 years. Alright, we're going to do an angel card and I'm out of here. I'm going to go take a hot shower. I got to be up by 7. I got to be out the door. So let's go. Come on. God, Source, Universe, what's the message for the collective? Whoa, there's 3 cards. There's 2 here and 1 here. And something's telling me to pick this one up, even though these 2, I'm going to read these 2 regardless, but I'm not going to read from the book. I'm just going to read the 2 cards that did come out. But this one is more intriguing to me because obviously there's a deeper message that we all need to know as a collective, as light workers, as whatever you're supposed to be doing. So we're going to read that last, and we're going to see what that is. So it says, the angel of the miracle of love. I am brought alive by the miracle of love. That part. God's love. Always. Tables always turn, my friend. It says, the angel of eternal love. As I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. Yeah, I know. Keith, I actually might do that. Excuse me. So, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. So it says, the angel of trust. Trust. And being on this journey, trust has been hard. Because you see the past 8 years on my channel, what shit show. It's been a shit show. Literally, it's been a shit show. Especially back in like July when I had my car accident. Like, dude, I'm not supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be here. You guys seen the car? That's how I drove it back home. I wasn't supposed to be here. So, trusting on this journey is hard because we have gone through so many downs, so many what ifs. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's always been like, what the fuck? Like, you know what? What the fuck? And I believe a lot of light workers like us, we get a lot of, because our calling is higher, so we get more of like the shit show of it all. You know what I'm saying? But it's like navigating through this plane of existence. See, I can't even talk. This plane of existence, this planet that we live on. It's complicated for a lot of us because a lot of us feel so much. We see things that others don't see. We hear things others don't hear. So a lot of us have our own unique gifts. As I say, I'm not perfect. Neither are you. But we all have a gift. It's how we access that gift, and that's that gift within ourselves. It's free. God is giving you the opportunity to say, hey, look, this is what I promised, and this is what I'm going to give you. Just follow me. It's not about the money. It's about how many people can you bring home. Because I remember 8 years ago, when I was going through my dark night of the soul, and I went through that by myself. And it was the hardest time of my life because at the time I still had babies. They're not babies anymore, but going through a spiritual awakening is not for, it's not for the weak. It was hard. I felt alone. There was many battles that I've had to conquer. A lot of people don't talk about the spiritual awakening and raising kids at the same time. It's not fucking easy. But me praying and trusting and following the signs, right, has got me to a place where I have a steady home. I have stability. I have income. I have everything that I've ever wanted. Because that's all I wanted. I didn't care about the money. I just cared about being a mother because I never had that. And God blessed me because I wasn't supposed to have any kids. And especially going through a lot of health issues that I've been going through since I was born. It's like living in hell. In your own body. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Our own battles. But yeah, trusting it is hard. Especially we are living a human experience. So it says the angel of trust. I trust in the divine power of goodness and love to protect and guide me. And I'm going to tell you, being on a spiritual path is not easy. God help me and all my archangels. Archangel Michael definitely has been in the forefront of a lot of battles that a lot of people did not even know. I knew. And I know who did each and every one of them too. But you know, I wasn't out for vengeance. I wasn't out to hurt anyone. I could use spells if I wanted to. I don't. Because I know there's a God. And I've seen people that has done the things they've done. And I didn't need to do anything. I prayed for them. Because at the end of the day, it's not my issue. I didn't go, and I wasn't intentionally hurting these people. But they intentionally hurted me and made up and did what they've done. Everybody has karma. And trust me, I've done my shit too. Because I'm not fucking perfect. Jesus didn't pick perfect people. We all have been sinners. Some way, somehow. One thing, I didn't kill nobody and I didn't steal from nobody. That's part of the 10 Commandments. Yeah, you make fucked up choices, decisions, whatever that may be, but you still be a fucking decent human being. No stealing, no robbing. Obviously, it's the fucking same thing. No committing adultery. Which, yes, my kids are born out of wedlock. But have I had any more kids? No. I was with their dad for 15 years. God said he wasn't my husband. So, hey. But he was my life partner. He was my best friend. If he was still here today, I would help him. Yes. Even though he's done some things. But we're all not perfect. We all got issues. It's how we deal with it and who we want to surround ourselves with. Just look at the energy that you surround yourself with. And God has a lot of us in isolation because there's things that we have to still do. Our time will come, our happiness will come. It's just not a lot of us that are light workers are not meant to be in relationships in a young age. Because there's things that we still have to do. And God, like they say, God will give someone equally yoked to you. That will respect you. That you guys will respect each other. So we're going to read trust. All right. Trust. To be honest, like, I don't mind staying single. Less problems, stress, like, not dealing with a man-child.
Oh, because you broke my
You know, I feel so much peace for these last... I feel so much peace. Like, I went on that vacation, I seen so many things that I need to acknowledge that I was just, like, just putting things under the rug. Like, you know, just avoiding. And then once you have to, like, face it, it's like, yeah, no. I deserve better. Oh, there we go. Trust. Okay. So it says, the angel of trust works with our higher self to help us express and develop a trusting attitude towards life. This trust can also manifest itself when we are caught on the fence, torn between being negative, cynical, or destructive, and wishing to be positive and believe that our highest good and greatest joy are being fulfilled. This angel offers us the essential love of spirit, and we need to the angel offers the essential love of spirit we need in order to trust and be truly life affirming. Trust can make all the difference in the quality experience of your life. to be able to trust in an essential ingredient of happiness and ease. Otherwise, our energy will be tied up with suspension, doubt, and fear. Trust gives us the courage to move forward, to take risks that we would not be able to take if we lacked this one component, vital to growth and spirituality. The angel of trust helps each one of us to value our experiences and trust our perceptions. Only through listening to our inner wisdom can we develop the quality of trust which we so vitally need in order to process through life. When we learn to trust in the goodness of life, we have more joyful time and more worthwhile contracts with others. We were talking about contracts, weren't we? Soul contracts. Odd through it may seem, trust reflects itself in all our choices from the relationships we form. To the jobs and careers we pick, right through to the type of clothes we wear. When we are lacking in trust, we will always be carrying an umbrella and choosing the safest, least challenging way of doing something, fearful of her or of doing it wrong. It is only when we dare to take risks, to stand up for what we feel, and to trust in our inner sense of right and wrong. We were just talking about this. What we eventually develop a sense of mastery about life. We can offer prayers to this angel to help us trust our inner sense of knowing. We can ask for trust in one another so that we can feel safe expressing our love and care for one another. Remember, divided we fall, united we stand. This angel wants our life experiences to be healthy and nourishing. Nothing is more undermining to our spirit than cunning or betrayal. That part. Well, guys, that was your message. We're going to be ending our video for 2025. I think that was a great message. A lot of us hopefully grasp the information, take what fits, discard what doesn't. And like I said, we finally made we've made 1,065 subscribers, which I'm so proud of because it's been a long road, and I have been shadow banned because of the things I do talk about, like COVID, for example, when I got a lot of videos of mine deleted. And so it's been a road. It's been a roller coaster. And I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the fame. I don't do it for recognition. I just do it because this is my job. This is what I was called to do, even though I did not want to walk this path. So, you know, but it has been a pleasure to help a lot of you guys, to channel for you guys, and also you guys have been creating your own channels. You guys have been doing your own thing. You guys have opened yourself to new ideas, perspectives. And also I have helped heal many of you. And yeah, it's been a crazy roller coaster, but it's been a rewarding one as well, because this job is not easy for a lot of us. And we have doubts, we have fears, just like everybody else. It does creep in. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Look at Keith got 235 subs. You know, and he just started. Brian is doing his. He's doing really good too. He talks about his story about sobriety. Who else? Diana has done her own channel. She's doing pretty good herself. So, you know, and other people that have not done their channels but have created projects and ideas that they've been trying to manifest, and they're doing it. So, you know, I've helped who I've could, and I'm pleased with God because, as I said, this path is not easy, and a lot of us don't care to be on YouTube. As I said, I don't do it for the fame, and I don't do it for the money. I do it because there's no schools. Like I said, there's no schools. There's no one to teach you. As I said, we become the students. So we become the teachers. Because a lot of us have gone through our own experience, our own paths, our own awakening. And a lot of us did not have fucking great awakenings. Especially having kids, having health issues, being out the hospital. Like, dude, it was crazy. But hey, look, I'm still here. Still here. Because I kept my faith. I trusted. Even there was many doubts, I'm not going to say. There was doubts. Yes, there was many doubts along the way. I'm not saying there fucking wasn't. But I kept on praying and saying, please, even though I was in a bad headspace, and look, God took me out of all those trials, tribulations, because I listened. So yeah, it's been a great 2025. And also, oh, Keith. So, hey, Keith, just to let you know, you did win a prize. Because I did hit the 1,000 subscribers, and I've been looking at my channel for the last 3 years, seeing who's been like commenting, who's been really engaged, and you have been like the most engaged. Because I've been looking at comments and going through. So you did win one of my cards that I did create. And I know which one that would work for you. So I will... You two told me that. So Keith, you did win. And yeah, I'm going to keep my promise. I said when I hit 1,000, I was going to give a free deck away. So that's what I will do. And it's created by me. Not the picture. I had to buy the picture. I had to copyright the picture and all this other stuff. So that part was not me. But everything on the card, I did create each one. And I think there's 45 cards in the deck. So yeah, you guys have a great evening. You guys take care of yourselves, and God bless you all. And I will catch you in 2026. Remember, I have a video coming out tomorrow. That's going to be a meditation video. As I said, I got to work tomorrow as soon as I get out of work at 2 o'clock. Come home, edit, music, and then hopefully it'll be up before 8 o'clock. Hopefully before 10. I don't know. Let's see what YouTube does tomorrow, because you already know the bandwidth tomorrow is going to be ridiculous, because everybody's going to be on YouTube tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve. So, all right, guys. You guys have a great evening, and I will catch you soon. It's been a pleasure, and just keep on dreaming and keep on working hard. Try to stay positive as best as you can, and just trust, pray, and yeah, I'll catch you soon. Bye.